Welcome to another vlog. I am feeling great today. I just came home from an awesome shoulder workout, had my breakfast, so I'm feeling really good today. So in this vlog, I am going to, some of you have been asking me about my Aroma 360 and how I installed it into my HVAC. So in this vlog, I'm going to give you guys a little, I'm going to share that with you and how that got installed. And then I'm also, while I'm in the basement, I'm actually going to give you somewhat of a tour. It's unfinished, but I want to just kind of take you down there just so I can share with you what the vision is for in the basement. So you'll get a peek at that, because I think when I did the tour, the home earlier on, I did not show you the basement at all just because it was unfinished. But I am going to take you down here to see, so you can see what it looks like unfinished, and then also just to share my vision. So if you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button right now. And then also don't forget to like, share, and comment if there's anything you would like to share with me. So let's go. All right, so I'm taking you all down the basement. So as you can see, they somewhat, I guess, technically finished like the walls here, the landing area, and kind of painted the steps. But as we go further down, you're going to see that it's obviously unfinished. But yeah, all of this is going to get repainted. I'm thinking about, what I'm thinking about here actually is doing some type of gallery. So as you come down the basement, you'll see some nice photos hanging on the wall there. And then even before you even come down the basement, I am considering actually changing the door. I know I just put those knobs up there, but my mother actually gave me a good idea, so that it can kind of feel a part of the house, is to get a door with glass in it, like you guys, you've probably seen that before, for the basement door, and it'll really, I guess, feel like it's a part of the house. So that's one consideration when it comes to upgrading the basement. So let's go down. All right, so this is the basement, and I'm just going to, it's really huge down here. We have the egress window, and then we have a little window up top. We did have an option to get an additional window or egress window down here, but we didn't choose that option. And then we also have more space back here under the stairs. So as you can see, there is a lot that we can really do down here. And really, as you're seeing, the only thing that they did, the builders, they did kind of like add the sheetrock up there on the ceilings, and then they put like this, I think this is probably for insulation around the walls. So I would say the plus about that is when we do finish the basement, there's some things that we don't have to worry about. Like we don't have to worry about the insulation. And I also think, like, even with the ceiling, obviously there's not a lot of sheetrock that we would have to get just to like box out like where the pole is. So that's a plus. And yeah. And then as far as the flooring, they told us when we did our walkthrough, like you see this crack here in the floor, like this is common. So they're supposed to, I think in a year, come in and relay or do another application, do some type of application on the floor. So, and I asked the question, well, if you do that, can we still remodel the basement ahead of time? And they said that we could, but it's not like we're going to be doing it now. So probably by the time we remodel, it's going to have the additional application on the floor anyways. All right. So as far as my vision, or our vision for the basement is, so one of the things that we did when we got the house built, we got a rough-in for a bathroom. So it's for a shower install. So we're going to have a full shower, toilet, sink, all of that in the bathroom. And so that's part of the vision, right? To have a bathroom in the basement. And the other part, which is, this is probably more than likely is going to be the rec center over here near the egress window, where we're going to probably, we're going to have like a huge monitor or screen or something on the wall, some nice seating. And then also I'm envisioning something like a little bar area or something over here, the little kitchenette or something in this space to go with the rec center around here. And then also a gym. So the gym, the gym could actually, I'm thinking the gym can be probably right next to the rec center here. So we'll have, this is the rec space on this wall, and then we can have the space here for the gym. And what I'm envisioning is to separate it. I'm envisioning like a glass wall here. It looks so cool. That's what I'm thinking, to separate the two, but then also you can kind of like see in and out of both spaces. So yeah, this part right here will be the gym space area. And then Obviously, this would be the utility closet with the hot water tank, the HVAC, and all of that stuff in there. And then over here in this space, this is what we're envisioning to be our studio. So as you know, my husband is a musician. So, there are things that he wants from a musician standpoint down here. So all of this is going to be studio built in this section. Probably get him a nice little seating area, in case he has guests down here. And then also a little space where he can have like a jam session. Now, whatever we do, we definitely going to have to get it soundproof down here, because I'll tell you, when they're down here playing, like, you hear it all the way through the house. There's no barrier. They can be playing softly and you hear it. So definitely we have to get this soundproofed. Okay, now taking you back here. So obviously this space back here under the steps, we can kind of use this as a little storage area. So more than likely we'll get some type of door, have this built out, and we can store stuff back in here in this section. Let's see what else. Yeah, so I know my husband was thinking about potentially adding a bedroom down here, a 5th bedroom. I don't know. So I kind of think that if we're going to do the 5th bedroom, we can't have something else, right? So I don't think we can have the gym or the studio. So I feel like 3 things down here would be it's a good enough space, or unless you're going to make a really, really tiny bedroom. But if it's to be considered a bedroom, you have to have a window, I believe, in a closet for it to be considered a bedroom. So I would think if that's the case, the bedroom will be built in the area where the rec room is. But then, yeah, so I don't know. It'll be a little tricky if we're going to do like 4 different spaces down here. But I think like 3 spaces minimum is what we're going to do. All right, now that you have my vision of what we're looking to do in the basement, some of you have been asking me about the install for the Aroma 360 and how do we install it in our HVAC. So I would say that, when we got the unit, so this is what the unit looks like. So when you go on their website, they have different units, and this is the unit that worked best for my space, my square footage in my home. This was spread out up to 3,000 square foot of fragrance in the home. So this is the perfect unit. I think this is the 360 museum or something like that, a museum 360. But this is what we decided to get because it fits, like I said, the square footage of the home. So when we got it, I was like, well, how do you hook it up to your system? So we did call the company Aroma 360, and they walked us through how to do it. And it's very, very easy. They give you, you see this little plastic pipe thing here? So you are going to have to put a hole in your HVAC unit, because that's how the fragrance, go through the vents. It spurts out and it goes through the house. And this is why I was saying in the last vlog, you want to make sure you have a good HVAC unit. So you put this sticker, you're putting a hole in your HVAC, and you're putting a sticker tube, like plastic tube in there, and it comes down here and it follows through the container. Let me show you. So this is the container. You guys see this? All right, so this is the container where you put the oil in, and this is all hooked up to this unit. So the thicker plastic tubing goes inside from the container to the HVAC, and then the smaller one You have this other tube. This plugs right directly into the unit, this thinner plastic tube. So once you get that in there, I mean, that's pretty much it. It's really simple. But like I said, I would just make sure you you have a good HVAC system. And then down here, so the good thing about this unit, you can actually set a timer on when you want the fragrance to disperse. I have not done that yet. Mine is on the default settings still. So, and I think I'm okay with that. So yeah, I mean, you can set it if you wanted to come out once a day, every other day, 7 o'clock every night. It's up to you. You're able to, like I said, make those settings or set it for that. But like, I haven't done it and I need to, but for now I'm okay with it. I'm not in a rush. And while we're down here, let me check to see if I have, ooh, it's still oil in there. Wow. So that oil, and it's lasting pretty long. Let's see, I have like 2 more oils that I bought and I haven't used yet. And I'm still waiting for that one to run out. That one that's in there now is the Hilton. And let's see, we installed this before the new year. So I'm going to say this was installed back in, I want to say October. Yeah, it was installed in October, and it's been like 3 months, 4 months, and it's still, the oil is still in there, still kicking. So it's lasting quite a bit. So look at what we have here. We finally got our receiver installed for the speakers that we got pre-wired during our construction build. So very, very excited. There was one thing, it's funny because when we purchased and my husband went to install this, we realized one of the speakers, that speaker, I don't know if you see it, that speaker right there wasn't working. So my husband tried everything to get that speaker to work. And so I ended up just calling the company who it did the installation, and it found out that the wire was loose or something. So they reinstalled it, the wire up there, and voila, the speaker is now working. So very excited. We're definitely going to be jamming out in here. I cannot wait to use this. This is so great. So yeah, finally got our receiver. I'm so glad that we went with the pre-wire, or not so much the pre-wire. Well, yeah, we did the pre-wiring and then the speakers were installed. So I'm so glad we did that. It just makes it so much easier. So yeah, this is our receiver. So I'm going to go ahead and close out this vlog. But before I close out this vlog, I want to show you guys something that I got in the mail today. And it's something that I've been wanting for a little bit. So as you know, I've been vlogging since the summer of last year. And when I first had the vision or the desire to start vlogging, I thought I was going to be just satisfied with using my phone. But I've come to I can't even say the word, but I come to the point that I want a camera and I want to free my phone up for just various reasons and just actually have a camera when I'm vlogging. So I bought myself a camera for vlogging, and I'm gonna open it up and show you all. I hope the camera's in here. To my surprise, the camera is not in here. Okay, I don't know why. So I'll tell you what is in here. And I actually ordered it with the camera, but it's actually the tripod. So this is something I actually needed too. I was using a tripod with a ring light on it, and the ring light no longer works. So, and then I just was using the tripod. But anyway, I ended up just buying just a tripod to mount the camera on. I actually thought this was the camera in a box, but it wasn't. So we're all surprised. But I did get my tripod. Hopefully the camera will be arriving within the next couple of days, which is weird because I ordered these at the same time. So I don't know why the camera didn't come. But actually, if you can kind of see the camera that I ordered, it actually looks just like that. Let me just bring it up. And my bonus son, we were in Best Buy on Sunday, and he actually suggested that I get one of these cameras, and that's what a lot of the vloggers are using. And so I went and I looked at the price, and I was just like, you know what, I think we want to get it. So it's on its way, but when it does arrive, I'll show you, obviously not in this vlog, but you will see it in one of the vlogs upcoming. So yeah, I got my tripod at least, and the camera is on its way. All right, well, that will end this vlog for this week. Thank you for tuning in. If you have not subscribed, I ask you to just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like and share. And if you want to share any tips with me, go ahead and just put them in the comments. I do read the comments, and I do respond to every comment. So thank you for all your support that you have rendered thus far. Until next time, talk to you later. Bye-bye.